Hey folks, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Tonight we got a treat for you. We're going to go visit our friends over in Atlanta, Georgia at Firemaker Brewing. We're going to have their Way Down Yonder. So y'all stick around.
Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. And we are down in the South and back to do that once again. I've got Jay. Andy's a little bit north, being that he is in the attic. Andy in the attic, of course. And I'm Ben. What are we drinking today?
Well, we're going to stay in the South. We're going to go over to Atlanta, have the Firemaker Brewing Way Down Yonder.
Atlanta, that's the dirtiest South.
Yep.
Now, technically, Jay, are you a little farther north than I am? I think you are.
I think we're about
elevation-wise. You are. You're some foothills.
That was a play on altitude with the attic. That was really
we got it, Ben. Yeah. No, I don't know, Andy. I mean, it depends on when and where I am. We have certain little hills or mountains, not really anything large.
We got to check our longitudes.
I'd say we're about even.
Yeah.
I always looked at that as if you put Alabama on top of Mississippi, I would be in about the exact same location as Oxford.
You want to compare longitudes now? This is not the channel for that.
Y'all do that on your own time.
Oh, Ben's pouring. Oh, Ben.
Right.
You ready to drink?
I am ready. Y'all save the longitude battle for a live stream.
When will that ever be?
I don't know. We've had a couple, but
Andy's back to work now.
We got the trifecta of glasses.
Look what we did. Hey, y'all.
Everybody's going to think we did this on purpose. We do not.
No, we don't.
We are not that organized. That should be enough said right there.
Cheers,
right. Mates.
Cheers, mates.
Way Down Yonder.
Way Down Yonder.
They call this a leisure lager. It's 4.8%. Let's try to find some IBUs on it, but they didn't post it. But an SRM of 3, which I can believe because it's light, but it's kind of hazy. Cloudy.
Yeah, just a little bit. You can't see me through the beer.
Yeah.
Like some of our macros.
What a leisure beer. Uses pills, carapils, malt, and corn. And they use a type of hops called lemon drop that they say leaves a lemony, herbal, spicy taste to it, which I can kind of pick that up. It's a different feeling lager. It's definitely no paleness, taste, no, definitely not much bitter, no. But the name Way Down Yonder refers to the Chattahoochee River around the Atlanta area. And of course, the song by Alan Jackson, Way Down Yonder on the Chattahoochee. And that's all we need to go. We don't need to go any farther than that.
Oh, don't you think we need to play a little bit of the song right here?
Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me.
I can't stop that. Yeah, nice. I can't. I'm like, no. I can't stop that. Firemaker Brewing Company out of Atlanta, Georgia was founded in 2020. It's a microbrewery. It is family owned. The primary owner had his father and his brother as co-founders. So the main founder, he brewed in college, and I like his entrepreneurial spirit. He didn't sell his beer. He sold solo cups that happened to have beer in it. Yes. To make a little side money in college. I thought that was fun. I sell solo cups.
Similar to a lot of those people that sell the bottles and, collectible bottles, and it just may happen to have liquor in it.
Or like scalpers that sell tickets, but they're actually selling the paper clips that are holding the tickets together.
Yeah.
Just selling this paper clip. So the owner, he worked his way through the brew making industry, starting at the lower level and working up. And he wanted his own brewery. He had bigger sites in his mind. So got it.
So before you go too far, we have a link below where we're not selling inventory. We're not selling glasses. We're not selling logos. We're selling, I don't know. Anyway, link below if you want to.
We're selling a dream, a lifestyle.
I'll go ahead and tell you we're selling nothing right now. So.
Why, Ben? Why?
That's all right.
Maybe I should just go look on the site to see what we're selling.
Yeah.
We're not selling. We're trying.
Not selling anything.
The symbol of the dragon on the label represents the choice between fear and freedom. You learn freedom from fears. I like. Oh, wait, I gotta read this better. You learn we learn freedom from our fears by having the courage to conquer them. You can either run from the dragon or ride the dragon. Which will you choose? I don't know. If I see a dragon, I'm running from it. So.
Yeah, I'm not riding the dragon. I can tell you that much.
My flight instinct is much stronger than my flight.
Yeah, I have a fear of heights. I don't want to be on the back of the dragon. When he flies away. Yeah. All right. What else we know?
That's it, yo.
That's it. All right. Well, who has had this beer?
None of y'all. What? You did have it.
I've had it, yeah. Bought a 6-pack of this. I gave you 3 of them, and I've drank the other 3. So
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't log them.
I thought I picked this up. Was this not one of mine from Helen? Mm-hmm. This was yours.
This was mine. Yeah, because I've had the other 3.
Okay.
Already recently.
I thought I picked this one up in Helen.
No, I got this one at Total Wine in Alpharetta, Georgia. So, and I got it specifically because of the Way Down Yonder. And I had just been on the Chattahoochee River in Helen, Georgia. You can go tubing on the Chattahoochee River. This is tubing on the Chattahoochee River. So that was why I saw this and got it.
Did you have a tube that looked like a little unicorn or dragon?
I didn't have a dragon one, but of course, tubing on the river, I mean, anybody can do it. There's no, you don't have to go through the tubing companies for tube. People that live there, I assume, they have their own tubes that they just go down the river, because we see people that don't have the inner tubes with the logos from the companies on them, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I guess if I lived near Helen, I could potentially have a little dragon.
I think next time you go, you need to buy the one that has the big unicorn, and you're a unicorn.
Probably not. That's a lot of effort, honestly, to get there and blow it up and all that. I can just pay $20 to rent one. I'd probably just do that personally. All right. So, Jay, what do you think?
I think it's an interesting lager. It's definitely a step above a lot of the macros. I get what Andy was saying, how it has that kind of that lemon drop type You get that lemon sense to it. It's refreshing. I can see why they have that on the label with the tubes going down the water. You could easily have this as a in a cooler tied to your wrist, floating down the tube. And then have a few of these because I mean the low ABV. It's a good river pool lake type beer. I'd love to get some more of it next time. Maybe I'm over in the Atlanta area or Georgia. I'll try and pick some up because it's good, easy drinking. Appreciate you sharing it. It'll probably be a solid 7 for me.
And just for the record, at least when you go through the tubing companies in Helen, alcohol is not technically allowed. So
yeah, it's also not allowed on Boy Scout camping trips in southern Mississippi.
Okay.
It's very specific.
Yes.
So you sneak into Boy Scout camps with alcohol and entice and try and like, hey guys,
I think he was referring to a canoe trip that we all took back in the day.
When we said we were Boy Scouts.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get past somebody trying to deny us of taking alcohol on the trip. How we passed as Boy Scouts, I don't know, but
maybe I think we said we were Eagle Scouts, which our honor is just so great.
I mean, I wasn't with you at that particular moment. I was on the trip for sure. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Anyway, Andy, what do you think?
I think this would get many a Boy Scouts into the tent. Yes, it's a fine beer. No, it is. It's good. It is. I hate that we're drinking this in the winter because I think I would much appreciate this on a very warm day. This would be good. I think this is quick. better by water. A lake, river, beach. I mean, it could serve for like a baseball beer on a hot day, but it doesn't seem like it seems like a beach, a lake beer. Just that little lemony spice. So nice. I'm right there with you, Jay. It's 7.0. It's so easy to drink.
All right. I will agree with you. This one is definitely easy to drink. Like I said, I've had the other 3 of the 6-pack already. They were, because of the ABV, they were more or less filler beers for me in a sense. But definitely one that I was glad to try. I think it's okay. For me, I mean, it's definitely, given the ABV, this could be a beer that I have, for that reason, for that filler beer, serve that purpose, that kind of thing. I see what you're saying. If you're out on the lake, hot day, this could probably, if we're reviewing this and I'm sitting outside and it's 90 degrees, I'm probably going to give it, a point or 2 higher potentially because of that ambiance and whatnot. But I think just reviewing it as we review here in the comfort of our lovely air-conditioned and heated environments, attic notwithstanding, I think it's okay. The spice is, it's definitely not my favorite. This one's not overpowering, so it's not that big of a deal. I get it, but I don't know if it adds enough to the beer for me to really, kind of make it one that I'm going to seek out again. That makes sense. So for me, this one's a 6. I think it's just okay.
I mean, it's good beer for motorboating. Pontooning. What is it?
Well, what do you know? That is going to be a 6.7 for the Wait on Yonder leisure beer from Firemaker Brewing Company out of Atlanta, Georgia. A very interesting one. You should give it a shot and let us know what you think about it. With that, if you have never tubed on the Chattahoochee, I mean, you got to. It's a good time. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. Check us out on all the social media links down below in the description. Come say hey in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord. Share your Chattahoochee River pictures there. And lastly, if you have any interest in the merchandise we are selling none of, come check the link down below. Like the glass Jay has, or the glass Andy has, or the glass I have, or the koozie Jay has. There's shirts, there's other stuff we're not selling, which is fine. We don't make any money off of it, so we don't sell it. It's not that big of a deal. But anyway, go check it out if you have any interest in that. With that, for Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.